Hello dear students, welcome to the second lecture of line. Today we are going to start examples on the equations of line. In last lecture we have studied two equations of the lines. One is line passing through the point and parallel to the vector, another is line passing through 2 points. Now read question number 1. Verify that point having position vector 4i minus 11j plus 2k lies on the line r vector is equal to 6i cap minus 4j cap plus 5k cap plus lambda into 2i cap plus 7j cap plus 3k cap. Now look at this. One point is said to on line when it satisfies its equation. एखादा पॉइंट एखादे लाइन पे है, ऐसा कब कहते हैं हम? जब वो पॉइंट उस लाइन के इक्वेशन को सेटिस्फाई करता है. अब ये पॉइंट के पोजीशन वेक्टर दिया है हमें 4i minus 11j plus 2k, and we know that the general point position vector on the line is r vector. Means we are going to put this value at r vector and we are going to compare LHS and RHS, and we'll show that the same value of lambda we will get for every coefficient, that is coefficients of I, J and K. So given equation of line is r vector is equal to 6i cap minus 4j cap plus 5k cap plus lambda into 2i cap plus 7j cap plus 3k cap. Now substitute this value here. Therefore we have 4i cap minus 11j cap plus 2k cap is equal to this 6i cap minus 4j cap plus 5k cap plus 2 lambda I cap plus 7 lambda j cap and plus 3 lambda k cap. Therefore 4i cap minus 11j cap plus 2k cap is equal to, now 2 lambda plus 6 into I cap, 2 lambda plus 6 into I cap plus 7 lambda minus 4 into j cap plus 3 lambda plus 5 into k cap. Now compare this coefficient of I cap with I cap. Therefore we have 2 lambda plus 6 is equal to 4. This 7 lambda minus 4 is equal to minus 11. And 3 lambda plus 5 is equal to 2. Now from this we get 2 lambda is equal to minus 2. Here 7 lambda is equal to minus 7. And 3 lambda is equal to minus 3. Means everywhere we'll get the value of lambda as minus 1, means that is the unique value of lambda. It means we can say that that point definitely satisfies this equation. Therefore we can say that given point satisfies the equation. Therefore given point lies on the line. Given point lies on given line. Got it? जब भी हमें कोई पॉइंट किसी लाइन पे है ये प्रूव करना है तो क्या करना है, वो पॉइंट उस लाइन के इक्वेशन को सेटिस्फाई करता है ये दिखाना है. नेक्स्ट, फाइंड द वेक्टर इक्वेशन ऑफ लाइन पासिंग थ्रू द पॉइंट हैविंग पोजीशन वेक्टर 4i cap minus j cap plus 2k cap and parallel to the vector. Now this is very easy. Position vector of the point of the line, position vector of point on line is A vector is equal to 4 I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap. Line is parallel to the vector. Line is parallel to vector. B vector is equal to minus 2 I cap minus j cap plus k cap. Now we know that the equation of line is, therefore equation of line is given by R vector is equal to A vector plus lambda into B vector. Just we have to keep these two values here. Therefore we have R vector is equal to this 4 I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap plus lambda into minus 2 I cap minus j cap plus k cap. Got it? This is said to be vector equation of the line, is required vector equation of line. इसके बाद देखते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. Now look for question number 3. Find the vector equation of the line passing through the point having position vectors minus 2i plus j plus k and 4i minus j plus 2k. Means the line is passing through 2 points, and we know that the equation of vector equation of line passing through 2 points is given by R vector is equal to A vector plus lambda into B vector minus A vector. Position vectors of 2 points on the line are A vector is equal to minus 2 I cap plus j cap plus k cap, and B vector is equal to 4 I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap. Therefore equation of line is R vector is equal to A vector plus lambda into B vector minus A vector. Therefore R vector is equal to A vector is minus 2 I cap plus j cap plus k cap plus lambda into bracket. B vector is 4 I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap, and minus I vector means we are going to change the signs of all these terms. Minus A vector is plus 2 I cap minus j cap and minus k cap. Means R vector is equal to this minus 2 I cap plus j cap plus k cap plus lambda into 4i plus 2j is 6i, 4i plus 2i minus j minus 2j and plus k cap. Means R vector is equal to minus 2i plus j plus k plus lambda into 6i minus 2j plus k is the required equation of line. Question number 4. Find the vector equation of line passing through the points having position vectors. Again the same question is there. Similar question. Position vectors of 2 lines, 2 points on the line are A vector is equal to 3i cap plus 4j cap minus 7k cap, and 6i cap. B vector is equal to 6i cap minus j cap plus k cap. The equation of line Therefore, the equation of line is r vector is equal to a vector plus lambda into b vector minus a vector. Therefore, r vector is equal to a vector 3i plus 4j minus 7k plus lambda into bracket, b vector is 6i cap minus j cap plus k cap minus 3i cap minus 4j cap and plus 7k cap. That is, r vector is equal to 3i cap plus 4j cap minus 7k cap plus lambda into bracket 6i minus 3i is 3i cap minus j minus 4j is minus 5j cap and k plus 7k is plus 8k cap. This is said to be vector equation of line passing through 2 points. Okay, now we'll see question number 5. Now for question number 5, find the vector equation of the line passing through the point having position vector 5i plus 4j plus 3k having direction ratios minus 3, 4, 2. Now look at this one. Point is given and direction ratios are given. We are going to find the vector equation. First of all, we'll write the vector which is parallel to the given line using these vectors, using these direction ratios. Therefore, here we can write given point, given that, given point on the line is a vector is equal to 5i plus 4j plus 3k and direction ratios of line, direction ratios of line are minus 3, 4, 2. Therefore, a vector parallel to line is b vector is equal to minus 3i cap plus 4j cap plus 2k cap. We can say this is a vector parallel to line or lie on the line. It doesn't matter. Now this is a parallel vector and this is a point. Then the equation of line is given by, therefore equation of line is r vector is equal to a vector plus lambda into b vector. That is, we can say that r vector is equal to a vector is 5i cap plus 4j cap plus 3k cap plus lambda into minus 3i cap plus 4j cap plus 2k cap. This is said to be vector equation of line. Now after that, next, find the vector equation of the line passing through the point having position vector 2i plus j minus 3k and perpendicular to the vectors I plus j plus k and I plus 2j minus k. Now when line is perpendicular to these two vectors, and we know that the cross product of two vectors is always perpendicular to that two vectors. Cross product of two vectors is a vector which is perpendicular to given two vectors. Means to find the vector along that line or vector parallel to that line, we are going to take the cross product of these two vectors. Here we can write, let b1 vector is equal to I plus j plus k, and b2 vector is equal to this one, I plus 2j minus k. Therefore, b1 vector cross b2 vector is equal to this I cap, j cap, k cap. Components of b1 are 1, 1, 1. Components of b2 are 1, 2, minus 1. That is equal to I cap into minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus j cap into minus 1 plus minus 1 minus 2, and a plus k cap into 2 minus 1 1, means b1 cross b2 is equal to minus 3 I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. Got it? Therefore, the equation of line passing through point A vector is equal to this given point, that is 2I plus j minus 3k, and parallel to vector b vector is equal to this vector. Now b vector will write this vector, that is minus 3I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. Okay. Now this vector is parallel to the line, and the point lie on the line is 2I plus j minus 3k. Therefore, equation of line is r vector is equal to a vector plus lambda into b vector. That is r vector is equal to 2I cap plus j cap minus 3k cap plus lambda into minus 3I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. Okay, write down it. नेक्स्ट चलते हैं क्वेश्चन 7 की तरफ. Now look at for question number 7. Find the vector equation of the line passing through the point I plus 2j plus 3k and perpendicular to the vectors I plus j plus k and 2I minus j plus k. This question is very similar to question number 6, which we have studied now just. Now here again we consider, let b1 vector is I plus j plus k and b2 vector is 2I minus j plus k. Therefore, b1 vector cross b2 vector, b1 vector cross b2 vector is equal to determinant I, j, k. Components of b1 are 1, 1, 1 and components of b2 are 2 minus 1, 1. Now taking the cross product, it is I cap into this 1 plus 1, 2 minus j cap into 1 minus 2 is minus 1 and plus k cap into minus 1 minus 2, that is minus 3, means b1 vector cross b2 vector is equal to 2I cap plus j cap minus 3k cap. Therefore, the equation of line passing through point whose position vector A vector is I plus 2j plus 3k, I plus 2j plus 3k, and parallel to B vector is equal to 2i plus j minus 3k is given by R vector is equal to A vector plus lambda into B vector. Therefore, R vector is equal to A vector is I plus 2j plus 3k and plus lambda into B vector is 2i plus j minus 3k. Now, in these two questions, question number 6 and question number 7, we have studied how to find the equation of line passing through the point and perpendicular to two given vectors. Whenever two perpendicular vectors to the line are given to us, by taking the cross product of that two vectors, first of all find the vector which is parallel to the line, and from the given point now use R vector is equal to A vector plus lambda into B vector and find the equation of line. Okay. Now after that, question number 8, to find the vector equation of line passing through the point 2i plus j minus k and parallel to the line joining these points. Now these are 2 points given and line joining these 2 points is parallel to the vectors. Means we have to find, suppose if you denote these points as P and Q, then it is given that PQ vector is parallel to the line. We'll consider here, let P and Q be 2 points with position vectors. P vector is equal to minus I plus j plus 4k and Q vector is equal to I cap plus 2j cap plus 2k cap. Therefore, PQ vector is equal to Q vector minus P vector. Q vector is I plus 2j plus 2k minus P vector, means change the signs of this, minus it becomes plus I cap minus j cap minus 4k cap. Therefore, PQ vector is equal to this I plus I, 2i cap, 2j minus j is plus j cap, and 2k minus 4k is minus 2k cap. Therefore, we can say that vector parallel to the line is B vector is equal to this vector 2i plus j minus 2k, and it is passing through, and line is passing through the point. क्या दिया है? Point passing through point A vector is equal to this given, that is 2i plus j minus k vector. Now we have point as well as a vector parallel to the line. Therefore, equation of line is R vector is equal to A vector plus lambda into B vector. Therefore, R vector is equal to A vector means it is 2i cap plus j cap minus k cap and plus lambda into this 2i cap plus j cap minus 2k cap. This is the final equation of line, vector equation. Got it? तो इसे नोट कर लीजिए, क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 and 8 Now we'll continue with question number 9. Now look at question number 9. Find the Cartesian equations of the line passing through the point and perpendicular to the two given vectors. Now the same question is here which we have solved in question number 6 and 7. But here we are going to find the Cartesian equation. Now in question number 6 and 7 we have found vector equations. Now the Cartesian equation, and we know that Cartesian equation of line is given by x minus x1 upon a is equal to y minus y1 upon b is equal to z minus z1 upon c, where x1, y1, z1 are the coordinates of the point and a, b, c are the direction ratios. Now to find the direction ratios of line, we must have to take the cross product of this b vector and c vector, because we want to find the direction ratios of the line, and line is perpendicular to these two vectors. Therefore, first of all, take the cross product of these two vectors. Given b vector is equal to I plus j plus k and c vector is equal to I plus 2j minus k. Therefore, b vector cross c vector is equal to determinant this I j k, this 1 1 1 and 1 2 minus 1. Now take the cross product. This is I into minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3 minus j into minus 1 minus 1 is minus 2 and plus k into 2 minus 1 is 1. That is b vector cross c vector is minus 3i cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. It means we can say that therefore direction ratios of line are the components of this b vector cross c vector, that is minus 3, 2 and 1, and it is passing through, and line is passing through the point A with coordinates 2, 1, minus 3. Therefore, equation of line is, Cartesian equation of line is x minus x1 upon a is equal to y minus y1 upon b is equal to z minus z1 upon c. Now we have, these are the values of x1, y1, z1, and these are the values of a, b, c. Therefore, that is x minus 2 upon minus 3 is equal to y minus 1 upon 2 is equal to z minus 0. That is minus 3 means it becomes plus 3, z plus 3 upon value of c is 1. This equation is said to be Cartesian equation of the line. Got it? Now question number 10. Find the vector equation of line passing through the point minus I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap and parallel to the line. Direct line is parallel to this line. Now this line is parallel to this vector 3i plus 2j plus k. It means required line is also parallel to this vector. Means vector parallel to line is given to us and point on the line is also given to us. Means we can easily find the equation of line. Now given line is r vector is equal to I plus 2j plus 3k plus lambda into 3i plus 2j plus k. Therefore, vector parallel to given line is b vector is equal to 3i plus 2j plus k. But given line is parallel to required line. Therefore, vector parallel to required line, vector parallel to required line is B vector is equal to 3i cap plus 2j cap plus k cap, and it is passing through the point, and line is required line is passing through point A vector is equal to minus I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap. Therefore, vector equation of line is R vector is equal to A vector plus lambda into B vector, means R vector is equal to A vector is minus I minus j plus 2k plus lambda into lambda. Instead of lambda we are going to use here mu, because one lambda is used here to find the equation of another line. We can use another arbitrary constant, that is mu into this vector parallel is 3i plus 2j plus k. This is said to be required equation of line. Got it? So chalo note karo question number 9 and 10. Now we'll continue with question number 11. Now look at for question number 11. Find the Cartesian equation of the line passing through the point A 1, 2, 3 and having direction ratios 2, 3, 7. Now directly direction ratios are given to us and the point on the line is given to us. Therefore, directly we'll write the equation of line passing through the point A 1, 2, 3, that are nothing but x1, y1, z1, and having direction ratios A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3 and C is equal to 7 is given by x minus x1 upon A is equal to y minus y1 upon B is equal to z minus z1 upon C. Therefore, we have it is x minus x1 means 1 upon 2 is equal to y minus y1 means y minus 2 upon 3 is equal to z minus z1, that is 3 upon C is 7. Now question number 12 is very similar to that question number 11. Find the Cartesian equations of the line passing through the point A minus 1, 2, 1 and having direction ratios 2, 3, 1. I will write directly here. Therefore, we can say that equation must be x minus x1 means x plus 1 upon 2 is equal to y minus y1 means y minus 2 upon 3 is equal to z minus z1 means 1 upon 1. This is said to be equation of the line. You can write in details. Now look at for question number 13. Find the vector equation of line passing through the point A 2, 1, 2, 3 and B 2, 3, 4. Here we'll write let A vector and B vector be the position vectors. We are going to find vector equation. Therefore, A vector and B vector be the position vectors. Of the points A 1, 2, 3 and B 2 comma 3 comma 4. Therefore a vector is equal to I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap, and b vector is equal to 2I cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap. Okay. Therefore equation of line passing through A with position vector A vector and B with position vector B vector is given by R vector is equal to A vector plus lambda into B vector minus A vector. Now substitute these values here. Therefore R vector is equal to A vector is I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap plus lambda into B vector is 2I plus 3j plus 4k minus A vector is minus I minus 2j minus 3k. Therefore R vector is equal to this I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap plus lambda into 2I minus I is I, 3j minus 2j is plus j, and 4k minus 3k is plus k. This equation is said to be vector equation of line passing through 2 points. Given points are there. Okay. Now in this lecture we'll stop here. Now from question number 14 we are continuing in next lecture.